Hello, my name's David Barton. I'm Head of Nursing at Swansea University and the Head of the Department of Nursing. I've just co-edited a book called Adult Nursing Preparing for Practice with some expert colleagues from here in Swansea and from elsewhere around the country. The reason that we decided to produce this book, which is essentially a book about careers in nursing, is to give people who are coming into our profession some idea of where they may see themselves going. Now, it falls to me, when we have new student groups who come to the university, new groups of nurses, to go and give an introductory talk and a little bit of inspirational chat about their future careers. And I always put a photograph up, which is an old black and white photograph from over 30 years ago of myself and 49 other young nurses, all on our very first day when we went into our training school. It gets a good laugh, and the reason I put it up really is to show that we all started in the same place in nursing. We all start as student nurses. Everybody starts at the bottom. But I also use it because what I say to those students is when I had that photograph taken, I had no idea that 31 years later I would end up in the position that I am today. After a long clinical career, working in many hospitals around the UK, in intensive care units, in major trauma, I ended up here at Swansea. And that says a lot about our profession. Nursing is a vast profession, 600,000 of us here in the UK alone. And we do everything you can possibly imagine, from working in people's homes, in working in hospitals, in intensive care units, in community settings, in shops, in factories. Everywhere you can possibly think, nursing happens. And what we wanted to do was to give a book which would give people the opportunity to look at that diversity and see how they could possibly map out their careers into the future as their career unfolds. Part of that was due to my experience of working with the Modernising Nursing Careers Initiative, which happened in the late 2000s, which looked at nursing and said, we've got to be able to allow our future workforce to think about where they're going to go and give them the right direction as to where they're going. So the book sets out with a passion, I hope, nursing careers, where you can go, how do you become a charge nurse, how do you become a sister, what do you have to do to become a nurse practitioner, or perhaps the head of a hospital managing a multi-million-pound budget and 6,000 nurses. How do you come to education and become a nurse researcher? How do you do all those things which makes us nurses? How do you climb to the top of the clinical career and yet still have that passion about caring and looking after and caring for patients, which after all is what it's all about. So we hope our book, which is Adult Nursing Preparing for Practice, will be there as a resource for future students to look at as they come towards the end of their training with us and actually say, where is it I go from here? How do I get an interview? What should my first job be? Where will I be in 10 years? And we hope that that will be a useful resource for everybody in the future. Thank you.